Did you know that Israel has just opened a new evacuation route out of Gaza City? For many, this news came as a shock, surfacing suddenly amid the chaos and confusion that has gripped the region for months. The announcement, made with little warning, has left residents scrambling to understand what it means for their safety and their future. According to official sources, this new corridor is meant to provide a safe passage for civilians trapped in the heart of the conflict. Maps have been circulated, press conferences held, and the world's attention is once again fixed on Gaza. But on the ground, the reality is far more complicated. Residents are seen anxiously gathering their belongings, unsure if this route truly offers safety or if it's just another risk in a long list of dangers they face daily. The clock is ticking. Israel has given just 48 hours for people to make the life-altering decision to leave their homes. Imagine the pressure. Families must decide in mere hours whether to stay and risk being caught in the crossfire or to leave everything behind, perhaps forever. The emotional toll is immense. For many, the thought of leaving their homes, their memories, and their community is almost unbearable. Tears flow as families embrace, uncertain if they'll ever see each other or their city again. The Israeli military insists that this corridor is a humanitarian gesture, a chance for civilians to escape the violence. But critics argue that the timing and the short notice make it nearly impossible for everyone to leave safely. The corridor itself is temporary, hastily set up and heavily monitored. Civilians must pass through checkpoints, often facing uncertainty and fear at every step. The sense of urgency is palpable as people move quickly, hoping to avoid the worst. Meanwhile, tanks and military vehicles continue to advance deeper into Gaza City, adding to the chaos and making the evacuation even more perilous. The streets are crowded with families, each carrying what little they can manage. The military presence is impossible to ignore. As armored vehicles roll through the streets, the sense of danger grows. For many, the fear of being caught in the crossfire is as real as the fear of leaving everything behind. Despite the evacuation order, hundreds of thousands of people remain in Gaza City. Some are unable to leave due to illness, age, or lack of resources. Others simply refuse to abandon their homes, clinging to hope that the conflict will end soon. For those who do consider leaving, the journey is fraught with danger. Border crossings are risky, and the threat of violence looms large. Many families hesitate, torn between the risks of staying and the unknowns of leaving. The costs are high, not just financially but emotionally and psychologically. Every step away from home is a step into uncertainty, and the fear of never returning is a heavy burden to bear. Meanwhile, the United Nations has issued a dire warning. Famine is taking hold in Gaza. Food supplies are dwindling, and aid organizations are struggling to keep up with the growing needs of the population. International aid is running out, and the humanitarian crisis is deepening by the day. Some world leaders have praised the opening of the corridor, calling it a necessary step to protect civilians, but others are skeptical, arguing that a 48-hour window is not enough and that true safety cannot be guaranteed. Protests have erupted in several countries, with people demanding a more lasting solution. For many, this evacuation route feels like a brief pause in an ongoing nightmare, a momentary lifeline in a conflict that has already caused so much devastation and heartbreak. Over the next 2 days, the people of Gaza face impossible choices. Do they risk everything for a chance at safety, or do they stay and hope for peace? Each decision is deeply personal, shaped by fear, hope, and the desire to protect loved ones. The community is divided. Some see this as a rare opportunity, while others worry it's just another false promise. The uncertainty is overwhelming, but the resilience of Gaza's people shines through. So, what do you think? Is this new evacuation route a genuine lifeline for Gaza's civilians, or is it simply an illusion of hope in a desperate situation? Share your thoughts below. We want to hear your perspective.